Dave is on camera.
Yeah, I used to have 20/20 vision.
A blue and white graphic with the word Foresight appears. It includes a faint image of the word vision in the Alpha Point logo. Cameron is on camera.
I'm Cameron Black, and this is Foresight, an Alpha Point series that shows what it's like to live and thrive with vision loss. In this episode, we will be talking with David Keller, a former Alpha Point client who lost his sight and his job and is now reimagining his life as a man with vision loss.
Cameron and Dave are walking side by side. Cameron and Dave are on camera.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about what your life was like before your vision loss, and what you did for a job, what you did for fun, anything you want to tell me.
You know, ever since college, my job was in outside sales because I liked driving around and interacting with people and meeting new people. And, you know, I played a ton of sports. I just living my life. And then, it just all taken away from you. And it's rough.
Can you tell me a little more about that?
My vision loss started in probably my early 30s, and I just kind of thought I was getting old, and I didn't do anything about it. And then it kept getting worse and worse, and so I went and saw a specialist, and they said, you've got central serous retinopathy, which it's leakage and swelling in the back of your eyes. So glasses, contacts, LASIK, none of that works. There's no cure for it. And so it just got progressively so bad to where not only did I not feel safe driving, it wasn't safe for the other people on the road. And I ran a red light, and because I couldn't tell whether it was red or green.
Cameron and Dave are walking side by side.
It just kind of ended my career.
Losing your career, losing your license, that must have been really hard.
It was. It is.
How'd it make you feel?
Kind of like less of a person. Sorry.
What has the emotional journey been like from you having to transition from one life to another?
It's been rough.
How so?
Just like the unknowns. And it's just it really wears on you, because you can only take so much.
Dave is playing cards with his family.
While Dave has struggled with adapting to his new life as a man with vision loss, he takes great solace in the support and love he receives from his family.
Dave tosses his niece into the pool.
Nobody ever said life was fair, but you got to make the best of it. Thank God I found Alpha Point, because I needed it.
Beef, are you freezing?
Cameron and Dave are on camera.
And what finally made you decide that it was time to call Alpha Point?
I went to a disability expo right up the street, and I actually, before I went there, I heard your interview on 810 when you had called that basketball game, and I was like, that's amazing. And then I heard about you guys again, and then they got me in touch with a VR counselor, and then I got approved. It was great.
So you spent some time at Alpha Point and graduated, and do you feel that your time at Alpha Point has benefited you and improved your quality of life?
Big time.
How so?
it's not just the tools. Like, since I'm low vision, I've got magnifiers, and there's software, and there's all kinds of things that can help me out that wouldn't help someone who's completely blind out, and that is huge. But the best thing I took from Alpha Point is kind of like we talked about, is just changing your perspective on things. Like, you don't have it that bad, and
awesome.
I wish more people could see it that way.
Now that you have kind of seen both sides of it, can you speak to any of those misunderstandings or misconceptions about the blind and visually impaired community?
They can do everything you can do. They just got to do it in a different way.
Dave is playing cards with his family.
It was really cool getting to watch you play cards and getting to watch you throw your niece in the pool, and just seeing you be a family man and seeing you be Uncle Dave. That's got to be so important to you, especially now.
Dave and his niece are walking next to the pool. Cameron and Dave are on camera.
My family means everything to me. I'd be lost without them.
If you could say anything to incoming Alpha Point clients, or if you could even say something to Dave, to Dave in the past, advice, words of encouragement, whatever you want, what would you say?
I would say you're not alone. You're not. And if you reach out to friends and family and the resources you have around you, and you go in with an open mind and like, hey, I'm going to use this to my advantage, please do, because you're not alone. There's so many people out there who want to help you, like you guys. Just keep your head up.
Dave, his dad, and Cameron laugh at Dave's niece in the pool. Then Cameron and Dave smile at the camera.
While Dave is still dealing with his transition into life with vision loss, through the support and love he receives from his family and friends, he is maintaining his optimistic and determined outlook on life.
Cameron is on camera.
On the next episode of Foresight, we will be talking with Rebecca Grebe, an Alpha Point employee who began to lose her sight as a young woman.
Rebecca is in costume
And is now showcasing her talents in the world of live theater.
Alpha Point, shine a light into the dark.
There are several pictures of Dave with his family and by himself.
There's no spark. They teach those without sight that life still has vision with or without light. Your work and training are combined the two. They are here to help you make your dreams come true. They will help you find
A blue and white graphic with the word Foresight appears. It includes a faint image of the word vision in the Alpha Point logo. Cameron is on camera.
If you or someone you know is experiencing vision loss, or you would like to learn more about Alpha Point, its services, and how you can contribute to help people like Dave, visit alphapoint.org. ALPHAPOINTE.org.